do you find it easier if, let's say, a married couple, if they're in this, they should go all in, and that, it makes it easier. Otherwise, when one it's, only having a single foot through the door, it makes it more challenging.
I mean, it's hard to say because, one, finances come first. If your
Right.
house is stable, how are you going to build a stable business?
Of course.
So if one of you is having another thing that brings in the money to keep the house stable, it just
Exactly.
means on the new thing, you have to understand their commitment level is actually lower than you from a thought point, from an endpoint point, and it's not quite an equal partnership until you're both all in terms of just, hey, whenever this is a decision that requires the expertise of the business, in the very beginning, I would speak with more authority because I was the one all in. And if she had an opinion on it, I would take it, but I wouldn't treat her as, hey, this is equal first, because I was the one working on it all the time and she was the one helping. And, now that that's been very different for many years, it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's
I remember we were pitching investors back in 2018 or something, 2019. No, 18. And they've been like, we both were in the room together. And they just like looked at David, talk. And then like about 30 minutes and like they like glance at me and be like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, dude, I've been here for like this whole time. And that's your takeaway from it, is like I'm just some kind of bystander. So yeah, I took from that moment as like it's my personality too. I'm a very like either I'm in or I'm not in. Like I'm not like a half kind of person either. So at that moment, I kind of like make a mental note to myself that, okay, maybe speak up a little bit more, speak a bit more with authority, and just like discuss with David beforehand, like how we want to mutually present ourselves, individually, but also as a unit, because that's how we present most things to the world. Like the equal partnership part, I think that's the key point. That's how we parent. That's how we divide like house chores. Like he cooks, I clean. He takes care of the boy, I take care of the girl, vice versa. Like keeps, things like that. So at work, that's how we also divide the work. It doesn't have to be the same, but I think it has to be roughly understood between the two people that you and I are in this equal partnership together.